Chris, we spoke beforehand about this game sort of having a Football League feel to it. Do you think it led up to that?
Well, yeah, it was a fast game. Pitch is fantastic. It weren't too long ago, was it? Forest Green were in League One. So, yeah, it definitely felt that way. And they've got a lot of players that have played Football League and been promoted in teams in the Football League. So their standards are very high as individual players. And you can see that with the strength of their bench. You know, they've just paid a lot of money for a player and he's sat on the bench. So it's what happens at a club that's supported like this.
You've just touched on it there, but sort of the difference in golfing money and staff. We've just full time. We've seen the difference in staff compared to ours. Just
film them two over there. They've been doing weights with the substitute on the side of the bench with a piece of equipment I've never seen before. So it does. The little marginal gains in physical development and players is massive. We're still on our building that because it's still not here yet, and it's something that I wanted and we want because it helps set standards. But you know, I suppose anything you say when you've been beaten like that, I'll be determined as an excuse, but it truly isn't.
A few of the decisions obviously went against us tonight. There was sort of across the game a bit of a trend with their first goal, which obviously sets the tone. How frustrating is that to see that it was pretty offside?
Well, I did have a look, and it is 4 or 5 yards offside before the foul's committed, and then obviously it's a great free kick. They'll have to put it in like Nick puts them in for us, and Nick had, I don't know, 3 or 4 free kicks tonight, didn't he? That he didn't quite hit the target, hit the top of the net, but Nick's been brilliant. Their lad, we stuck it in the top corner tonight, but it is really disappointing because he is offside, and at the point of the game, in the arm wrestle of the game, who wrestles to come out on top, we're well in that fight and doing very well within that game, and we responded well to the goal too.
Finally, just how pleasing is it for you that obviously the scoreline aside towards 2 late goals, a team like this, we're coming here and putting it straight to them, and for sort of 85, 86 minutes really giving them a good game? It's
a question you probably have to ask the manager, but I think Steve's an honest guy. He knows he's been in a fight tonight, and he'll have a cup of coffee with us now after, and he'll share that thought privately. But they just have that little bit more, and they're pushing our players, the little nudges. We either have to be stronger or we have to be weaker to make sure it's our foul, especially on nights when you play away where you don't feel like you're getting the support of the officials. But like I said, that'll just be deemed an excuse from me. Honestly, it isn't. And he was offside for the first goal, but it's gone, and the scoreline does look poor, but that was not poor. There's some things in it that I want to see improving. I'm really pleased with our attacking intents. We have to be better with the decision in the last third, whether it's John Ostabashi, Dan Ormerod on a free shot. You know, he's kicking fresh air, and he's done it a few times now, and I was with him yesterday 20-25 minutes after training, smashing it in at Kellermere Park. So I'll keep doing that because that's the way I am, and he will break his duck in regards of getting that goal. Because he's an honest, hard-working person. But we didn't lose tonight because of Dan. There's a lot of things going to that. The substitutes coming on, I want them to support us, to uplift us and energise the team that have done ever so well to that point. They were okay. It didn't really change anything, and some things in that we could have controlled better when we're really going to try and get a goal. So when it was 2-0, we've gone L for leather, and obviously 2 became 3, but there's some tackles in that process. Corey does great on one, but it needs to be stronger.